Hey friends, it's Mr. S and I'm back again. This time I'm gonna read a book called Where the Wild Things Are. But don't worry, it's not that scary. It's actually really fun. So we're gonna find out where the wild things are. But first, before we do, we have to do what we always do. What part of the book is this? The front cover, exactly. What part of the book is this? The spine. Remember, it holds the book together really tight. What part of the book is this? The back cover. Great job. See, you knew all the parts. Aren't you so proud of yourself? And who wrote the story? The author. Excellent. And who does the pictures? The illustrator. Well, for this book, the pictures or the illustrations and the story were done by Marcy Sendak. Here we go. Where the wild things are. Dun dun dun. Alright. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind. So look at he's using a hammer and nails. That doesn't look very safe, and his parents aren't around either. And another. The poor dog, he's chasing his dog around. That's not very nice. His mother called him Wild Thing. And Max said, I'll eat you up. So he was sent to bed without anything to eat. That very night, Max's room grew into a forest. And grew until his ceiling hung with vines and the walls became the world around him. And an ocean tumbled by with the private boat for Max, and he sailed off through night and day. And in and out of weeks, and almost over a year, to where the wild things are. There's one of the wild things, you see it? And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars. They gnarled their terrible teeth. They gnashed their and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. Oh, man. Woo. But do you think Max was scared? Till Max said, be still, and tamed them with the magic trick of staring into their yellow eyes without blinking once. And they were frightened and called them the most wild thing of all. Look at all their eyes. They're frightened and scared of him. And they said he was the most wild thing of all. And made him king of all the wild things. And now, cried Max, let the wild rumpus start. So now they're all worshiping him. So they jumped around. Look, what do you think they're doing? Jumping, howling at the moon. Now they're climbing around on trees, swinging around. Wow, look at that. Max is even riding on the back of one of them. You see that? Now stop, Max said, and sent the wild things to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all the wild things, was lonely and wanted to be where somebody loved him best of all. Then, all around, from far away across the world, he smelled good things to eat. So he gave up being the king of where the wild things are. Look how tired all the wild things look. They had a very busy day. But the wild things cried, oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so. And Max said no. The wild things roared their terrible roars. They gnashed their terrible teeth. And they rolled their terrible eyes. But Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye. And sailed back over a year, and in and out of weeks, and through a day. And into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him. And it was still hot. The end. So, that was a very interesting story, right? Our friend Max, he wasn't being very nice with his dog and his mom. And then, what happened? He went to go see the wild things. But you know what? He missed his mom. And just like our book David, even though the mom was very angry at the end, she still gave him his supper, right? Because she still loves him. So sometimes even when we are very upset and our parents are upset with us, remember, they still love us. And that's what matters, okay? Okay, friends, thanks a lot for staying in and listening. See you guys later.